Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today a small game of Lion Rampant, because in these days life takes its toll and I have a really few time. So today for the first time my son will help me in the game. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay. And a small game, a basic one, because it's learning the game. So Bloodbath between the Anglo-Normans of the Duke Roland of York, which is roll a rush for a straight, 2 units of infantry, 1 of crossbowmen and 2 elite cavalry, against my Scots with roll commanding, 3 heavy infantry, an elite infantry with the lord itself, 6 skirmisher and 12 archers. And that's it, so deploying the forces and back for the first turn. The Anglo-Dane try a winter campaign against the Scots and cross the border in order to steal some terrain, some cattle from the clan of McCoy, and here we are with deployment done. On this side the Scots, heavy infantry skirmisher, heavy infantry archers and Alexander McCoy. The ruin in the middle count as raw terrain as the woods. On that far side, the Anglo-Norman heavy infantry, the crossbowmen, the Roland of York in the middle with his retinue, another unit of heavy cavalry, and then on this side the last heavy infantry. And that's it. Now proceeding into the first turn and a quick recap at the end of it. Turn is over. The Anglo-Norman move their center and their right wings successfully, but fail to activate this infantry, and they are outside the range of command, so they stop here. Same on this side. This units all activate successfully, but the first activation of this heavy infantry to the end of the turn, so nothing else happened in this turn. But the skirmisher tried to reach the safety of the ruin while the cavalry is moving forward to intercept the enemy, and that's it. Moving into the second turn. Second turn is also over. It's a very quick one. The Anglo-Norman push its infantry forward, but the crossbowmen stubbornly refuse to move, even with the reroll for the Arch Roland, Duke Roland. So one single move for the Anglo-Normans. Everything is activated successfully here. Both of the infantry move forward. The skirmisher reached the safe, relatively safe of the ruin, and the rest is prepared themselves. And now moving into the Anglo-Norman turn 3. It's quite embarrassing, the capacity of command of Duke Roland, because the stubborn crossbowmen refuse twice again to move forward, but the sportsmanship of Alexander McCoy report the favor, and only they shoot once and fail to activate both the infantry. So that's it. A very quick turn in which nothing, absolutely nothing happened, and so moving to the next turn. And the turn is over. This time the Norman everything activate except the Duke Roland, but this side finally move forward, and the Scots remain stationary with this infantry here because the skirmisher failed to skirmish, but the rest of the army has moved forward. They shoot at the counterpart of the crossbowmen down there, but fail to do any damage, and this heavy infantry has moved towards the counterpart, the Norman counterpart. So that's it, moving into the Anglo-Norman turn. And finally the first casualty of the game. This infantry here was charged by the Normans and take 4 casualty, but successfully rally at the beginning of the Scots turn. The archer here shoot back at what was the Anglo-Norman infantry here, which miserably failed with the 3 their morale and routed. The skirmisher failed to activate to shoot at Roland, but before of this unit successfully put themselves into wall spear, so if they receive the charge, at least have armor of 4. And now moving into the Anglo-Norman turn, which start with a test for the wild charge. No, it's a rush, it's automatically pass the wild charge, so you have to decide if charging the skirmisher into the ruin or charge the infantry in wall spear. No matter of choice rather than this two. We will see in a moment what my son will decide for this. Back at the end of the turn for a quick recap. The charge of Roland of York was repelled by the infantry in wall of spear, but they take 2 casualty while the Chevalier take 1. Then this charge shocked the Scots, which failed a double reroll on the archers, put an end to the Anglo-Norman turn. In its turn, apart the charge, the crossbowmen failed to activate. Probably they are not paid well by their duke. The infantry move forward, the cavalry have no choice to try to activate. And that's it. Very quick turn again, moving into the Anglo-Norman turn again, and again the wild charge is triggered. Finally a turn where everyone received their order, and they charge and break the wall of spear, cause them to flee, but they rally in their turn and take 2 casualty back, but stay. 1 more casualty is taken by the fire of the skirmisher from the ruin, so they are reduced now to just 2 model and in range of the challenge with my lord. The archer exchange volley against the crossbowmen, but no casualty from both sides. They stay where they are and they successfully move here. They move forward, the cavalry stay where it is because it's fail, it's activation 1 failure where happen next turn, and that's it. Now again Roland of York will charge straight forward or in the ruin, his choice. We'll see in a sec. Challenge was issued and challenge was accepted, so we'll see who will which will be the outcome. So Alexander McCoy, strike 2 times, please. You strike 3 times, so he's dead.
Let's go.
Roland has won the challenge. Bloody hell, now I have to test with everything. Back at the end of the turn to quick recap. It was a very hilarious turn. You have seen how Alexander McCoy was slain, but later on the Roland charge the elite infantry was slain on the spot. So after all the tests, this unit is running. The morale of the Anglo-Norman stay. They successfully move forward, but everything else remain where they are because again the crossbowmen fail the activation. And now moving into the Scots turn. Turn is over, while another failure for the crossbowmen now start become embarrassing their performance on the field today. Probably the Norman will return to less efficient but more reliable bow. Anyway, this unit here entering wall spear facing their counterpart. The elite guard move forward. They still running and lose a model. The other unit here also running but roll a total of 0 and is completely routed. They shoot and cause nothing. The skirmisher successfully shoot, kill 3 of the crossbowmen, which easily pass their morale. And now moving into the next turn. This infantry want to attack at first, so my son start activating again. No, it's try to activate the cavalry, which fail, and so the turn over. I successfully activate this unit here to move. Then my first activation to shoot is also a failure, so very quick turn, nothing happens, move forward. Finally, every single unit in both the army successfully activate the Anglo-Normans take the countermeasure and enter in wall spear. The cavalry move forward and my heavy infantry enter in the wood, luring them with their wild charge. We'll see if they enter in the trap of the Scots and take one casualty from the shoot here from the skirmisher into the ruin. They successfully finally kill one of the stubborn crossbowmen, which pass easily their morale. And now entering the turn for the Anglo-Norman. I have to double check, but I think that they are not in wild charge for the skirmisher, so if they fail the roll, they will charge. They must charge my elite infantry into the boots. We will see. The turn is over with the Anglo-Norman, which fail their or pass probably their wild charge, so they move into range of this skirmisher and no more of the heavy infantry, which in its turn move on the side of this unit here. But they are in wall spear, so there is no flanking anyway. They try to shoot, but they fail to activate, no reroll. So the end of the turn with a wild charge into the skirmisher. If they pass it, please try. We show if you are forced to charge or not. You are forced to charge. We will see in a sec. Fight is moving on my right side, where both the lead infantry charge and kill two of them. Then were repulsed by the wall of spear. They charge but fail to do anything and take 3 casualty back, but safely pass their morale, so they're pushed back 3 inches. Quite a little more. Then I try to shoot, but they fail to activate, and this put an end to the turn. And I will see if the Anglo-Norman will recover their elite cavalry and what happened in the rest of the turn. Please. The fight continues with the heavy infantry causing the elite infantry causing another casualty, but they pass the morale. They re-enter in wall spear. The skirmishers fail to rally, lose another model and continue to flee, and they again shoot and cause no wounds into the crossbowmen. The Anglo-Norman turn. The Anglo-Norman again fail to activate the puny crossbowmen. They are the really worst unit in the army. But here something finally happened. The elite infantry, at the price of 1 man, has caused enough casualty to break them, and because they cannot flee across my unit, lose 3 model and now are on Batrep status, so we'll see. I recover with a 10 this model here, and that put an end to my turn. It was the first action, obviously. And now moving into the Anglo-Norman turn. The plan is partially work here, because this infantry charge cause 1 casualty, take 1 casualty, it failed its morale and is running, but it's also failed its morale. Rolling with a 4, it's completely routed. On that side, finally, after 3 or 4 turns without any casualty, they put 1 casualty into the crossbowmen, and finally their morale break. They are running, but I'm sure that my son will recover them in a sec. At the moment we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units on the table. 2 are 6, but both are running, so we'll see if they recover or not, but the end of the game is coming quite soon. They obviously are the real hero of the game. They want to take revenge for the slaughter of their boss, so they charge the cavalry. They counter-charge, but they kill 1. The cavalry fail to kill anything and fail their morale. But they recover. At the moment we have 5 units on the table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is beginning in the last turn of the game. At the moment is clearly a victory for the Scots, but a bloody victory because both of us lost lots of models from both sides. So the game is over, the crossbowman activate and move outside any possibility to be hit. So the game end with 4 units to 1, so 3 glory points for the Scots and 2 for the Anglo-Normans. It's a very fun game. I hope that my son liked the game. Do you like it?
Yes.
Very well. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching and see you as soon as possible. I hope with Napoleonic, if live let me sometimes to play it. Thank you for watching again and bye bye.
Bye bye.